Welcome
to
Cocktail Characters. Characters,
Cocktail
cocktail
characters
characters.
coming to you.
Oh, yeah.
I added to it.
Yeah, I liked that.
Coming to you.
That's good. Keep it. Keep it. Oh, that was
Yeah.
good. It's been a minute since we
It's been a
sat down, and I'm happy to be here.
Me too. Sorry I'm on my phone, everyone. We're being a little rude.
No doubt. We were talking about the color orange
And
and how beautiful her orange is with her orange pen.
Hey, we've never brought booklets.
We haven't. We brought pages.
So,
Do we want to? Let's talk about our week besides this.
Okay.
Let's talk about something that's happened first.
I love that.
Yeah.
I have two things I'm going to share.
It's okay. Go. I'll
One
think.
is, oh my gosh, I have three things I'm going to share.
Oh, how exciting!
I'm going to try and get through them quickly.
ready.
Okay.
We got time.
One, got to go to a concert with a friend on Friday night in Arkansas at the Amp. She buys a bunch of tickets all the time. She'll just she'll look at the schedule for the summer and just I'm going to have 4 tickets for that, whatever. So she just buys them up early. Anyways, she's invited me to 5 different concerts and I have not been able to go to any of them. And then she texted me about this one and I was like, sure, yeah, it was Alex Warren. And I don't know his music. So I looked him up and I knew one of his songs. So he's pretty popular.
Is it country?
No, pop.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, but she's a good time. So I was like, yes. Wherever we're going. I'm
Live
in.
music, let's
She's
go. Yeah.
Awesome. So we ended up going, and her 14-year-old daughter and one of her friends ended up coming with us, which was so fun. So anyways, the concert was cool. So he was a great, not entertainer like Bruno Mars entertainer. We're
Right.
not dancing in sync with he's a great entertainer in a different sense. He was just good at working the crowd. So a lot of his songs are about, his parents died, I guess, when he was really young, had kind of a rough childhood. And a lot of his songs are about that, just working through that. So they're kind of depressing songs. And he would even make jokes about that. Songs are kind of depressing. So, but he would talk about it. He even told a story, which I thought was really powerful because it was just man, I felt so alone for so long. It was just it was good. I don't know. It was just a good concert.
That's
and then he had
awesome.
a lot of his songs were about his wife, which was really sweet too. So it was this good mixture of working
Nice.
through things and then love songs. And
Oh,
it was
that's
good.
awesome. Are you a fan now? I know sometimes I'll go to a concert I don't know who they are, but and
Yeah.
after I leave, I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
could listen to some songs.
His vibe isn't 100% I'm going to listen to him all the time,
Sure.
but I like him. I'm for you as
Yeah.
an artist, as a person.
That's
I
cool.
like the way that you just
Yeah.
engaged the crowd, and it was great. So it was one. Second, Forest and Field makes bread here in town. They're a local baker.
Yes.
So my friend, she had picked up a loaf of sourdough for me, and I used it. So I had a totally leftover breakfast after a dinner, but my leftover breakfast was amazing. It was a polenta parmesan sourdough.
Did it have sage in it too?
Yes.
I got that one to this weekend. I got that loaf. I had that same loaf. It's
It's
so
a
good.
loaf.
So what'd you do?
It was so good. Okay,
Okay.
so I want to know what you did. So I did that.
Ate it. That's what I did.
Put butter on it, then seared each side, kind of grilled the
Uh-huh.
bread. Then I had leftover steak, chopped it up real thin.
Ooh.
Before the steak, I put herbed goat cheese, sliced the steak on that, put a little fresh spinach. Then I did a little sprinkle of feta. Then I fried an egg sunny side up, so it was still runny in the middle. And I put chives and another sprinkle of feta on it. Put that on top of the steak and the spinach, and oh my gosh, it was so good.
That sounds amazing.
It was amazing.
Oh my gosh, girl.
So that was good. And then I went and saw a movie.
Whiplash, you're a crazy girl.
Where was I this weekend? Went and saw Roofman. Has Channing Tatum in it. So I went thinking kind of just a funny kill time on a Sunday movie. Then get there. It's a true story about this felon who breaks out of prison, and he's just really nice though when he's robbing people.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't honestly that I wouldn't recommend the movie. I wasn't wow, this is an amazing movie. It was just an interesting true story.
And to come from him, who's Mr. Stripper movie or dance movie or goofy cop movie to do.
It still kind of fit within it.
Okay.
Movie wasn't amazing.
Okay.
But story-wise, I was what an interesting...
Huh. I sometimes like going into something like that and not have a clue.
Yes.
And it's just I'm here for it, whatever it may be.
I
Did you go
have-
to the new theater? B&B?
No, went to Pittsburgh.
I love Pittsburgh. And
great.
the price is right, if you don't know what I mean.
The price is right.
And it's a nice theater. They keep it clean.
They keep it clean.
Yep, it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
We go. Oh, funny.
So, anyway, your update.
I really liked your update. It was concise. It was
Thank
was
you.
fulfilling. It did all the things for me. Thank you.
I threw in
Mhm.
a new artist that's
Boom.
showing me pop culture. I threw in a little bit of food
Yeah.
and a little bit of activity.
Anyways, first of all, I'd like to talk about my lip gloss. Do you remember these kids?
You are so cool.
Oh,
Look
thanks.
straight at me. That was a really good commercial.
Ding.
I love
You're not a winker. Anyway, do you guys remember these? You didn't, but I did growing
I
up.
didn't,
I thought
I'm
I was
sorry.
obsessed with these little lip glosses that came in the little tins. This one's blueberry. I got one for Evie at strawberry. She'd never seen them before.
I'm obsessed currently with them.
And it has really good stuff in it. Like the ingredients are great.
That's
I
amazing.
paid way too much for this, but I love every
gonna try
minute
it.
of it.
How much did you pay for it?
I think I paid like $2.99 for it.
I feel like that seems right for like a
Yeah.
primo.
Yeah. What do you? The smell is so good. It's blueberry.
I feel like I'm gonna want it.
It tastes good. Don't eat it. I definitely ate this. I used to always get strawberry when I was a kid,
You would
and I
eat it?
definitely did a little. It was so good.
That's funny.
Sorry.
Sorry. There's things.
Yeah, things happen.
I
Let's
love
see.
that.
What did I do this weekend? I worked a little bit. I did see. Oh, I went to a bonfire Saturday night, and that was fun. We
fun.
played. You remember that game Heads Up where you
Yes.
did like, ding ding ding?
Yeah.
Did pretty good with that.
Are you a pro?
I'm pretty good at it.
Heads up pro.
especially the acting out part.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
And then my friend that where we went, she later the next day sent me the video because it records you, and I'm out there going doing like all these gestures. I was
That's
like,
so
well,
great.
It's always fun to see yourself from that another angle like
Sure.
that. So thanks for sending that along.
awesome.
No, it was fun. And then we did. Oh, did you know that there's a place that they make their chili and it always has a little bit of pasta in it? It's not.
Friend run.
It's not. No, it's a type of chili. It's like not Cincinnati red chili, or there's different like types of cultural.
What is it?
I don't know. She didn't call it anything, but she's from Kentucky, and some people there will put just a few angel hair noodles broken up like little shorties or just pasta. Not a
Was
lot.
it good?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really taste like anything. I did
Oh.
give it a little bit more
Like a
texture. Yeah,
interesting.
I guess it's super popular amongst certain. She didn't really say like where, but that's how she's always had it her whole life. So that's how they make it.
Interesting.
It's not a lot. So it's not
Never
like you're
had chili
doing.
with pasta
Yeah,
in
it's
it.
not like you're doing spaghetti red.
Right. It's a chili.
Yes, it's a chili. It was delicious.
Beans?
Yeah, burger, tomato sauce, beans. Check. But I guess like Texas chili, or isn't there one chili? Like some chilies don't have any beans in it. That's like big no.
Isn't that the Cincinnati chili?
I don't know. And then I guess in
Natty
Cincinnati
Red.
they do some like cinnamon.
Okay,
too.
basis for chili: beef, onion, chili powder, some sort
Tomato.
of tomato product.
Yeah.
Some people just do sauce. Some people do tomatoes.
Right. Some people throw a little ketchup in it.
Ew. Onion.
You already said that. Yep.
Onion.
Two double the onion on mine,
Onion
please.
twice.
Okay. Anyway,
Pasta.
yeah, it wasn't bad. It was good.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Okay.
So I did that, and then Sunday was something else. I don't remember. I don't know. I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about from like a
Oh.
week ago, but on the way here I was thinking about it.
Oh.
But then I started listening to this. Okay, so on Audible, where I listen to a lot of books and I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
And I've been listening. First of all, this one podcast I've been listening to is called The Turning, and it's about these girls that got out of a cult. And this cult just is still in place. And it like these girls just came to light just like within the last 10 years. They're like your age. And
Where's the cult?
it was in Minnesota, Michigan.
Oh my gosh.
Wisconsin.
And they like escape?
Well, you can leave at any time, right? You can leave, but
Okay.
she was coerced into staying as one of the maidens for this leader. She was 10 maidens,
Like wives.
concubines. He already had a wife and sons. Concubines, and they were from 12 to 20 years old.
Ew.
19, 20 years old. 10 of them.
Did he have kids with them?
No, he purposely didn't not father any children with them. Yes. And she stayed because they were so brainwashed. She stayed. I mean, she was there for 10 years and she was one of the first ones to leave.
Oh.
And all these families gave their firstborn daughters to him. I know. It's
What?
wild. And this is current. This is
How
not.
are people?
Yep.
This is truly a question. This is not a judgmental question. How?
Mhm.
What is somebody telling you that is so convincing? Like, here's my firstborn. I can't imagine
Right.
being like, here's Gwen to anybody for anything
Ever.
ever.
It is the amount of manipulation and coercing and the like grooming that happens from I mean, they'd already been following him for a while. They left everything and moved. All these people are moving from. I don't even know where he finds these people. Like this
What?
particular girl named Lindsay. Her and her family were originally from Pennsylvania, and they came all the way out there to live on these little compounds. And then they made these little villages and compounds, and then slowly they change the dress code to where everybody's wearing the same thing, and then slowly it's so like insidious.
Ugh.
Is that a
That's
word? Insidious,
crazy.
yeah.
What's it called? What's the podcast?
The Turning. There's
The
three.
Turning.
There's three. This one's called The Turning. It's the third season. It's called The Turning. River Road Cult or River Road something.
Wow.
It's the third season of it. So I don't know what their season 1 and 2 was, but it is. I've been locked in on it for all week.
I'm so intrigued.
It was really interesting. They did a really good job of it. But the other thing I've been listening to today was on Audible. It's free and it's called Orphan Smith, I think. And it's about this guy that right before he's has his family and he's a very strange character, like so mysterious to his own children that they think he's like he must have been a spy. Like they don't know. He like does the same thing methodically every day,
This is
all
the
their
dad?
lives. This is the dad.
Okay.
Has these 4 children. And then right before their mom dies, they're like, we need to know more about our father. Give us a social.
And he's like present in their life.
No, he is present until he passes away in like the 80s or
Oh,
something.
he died. Okay.
He died. Yeah, he died. And then the mom later died. But before she died, she had all these grown children and grandchildren and everything. And they're like, we need to know more because there were some questions. But then, of course, before they do anything about it, somebody does the ancestry and they find out that he had a previous family. He had lied and said his whole family in England was all dead from the war in the 40s, and they weren't. I just dove in, but I guess during a certain from like 1890s or 1880s to a certain time in the 1900s, there was about 100,000 orphans or they call them something else, but very like marginalized kids that went under the care of these orphanages and or homes. There were homes. Okay. And so like families that couldn't afford to feed their children, they would give them up to these organizations and they would take guardianship of them. They would ship them over. Like he ended up being like 13 years old. I just got to the part where they find out he got shipped over at 13 from the UK to Quebec. And he never even, he always, his family think that he didn't know how to even ride a horse, but he was like part of some sort of organization they rode horses professionally. Like there's a whole, like all this stuff's coming out. It's really interesting. Yeah. And it's for free on Audible. It's called, I think I said Orphan Smith or something like that. It's interesting. I love to listen to crazy stuff.
Fascinating.
Like that. Yes. I can't remember what I wanted to share. There was something about my family that I wanted to share and I forgot it. Oh well.
The podcast trumped the family.
It did. I had my brain going and like,
wow,
what am I going to make for a drink? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but our big part of our last week was this. And it was
so good.
Really good. And we decided that it really has been kind of a big part of our last week.
Yeah.
Not just the 2 days we were there, but since then of just like thinking about it and talking about it and really letting it sink in. And we thought we'd go ahead and share some of our highlights of what we got from it.
Yes. Okay. So what we went to is this fine?
Let's get into this and for the next few minutes and we'll introduce what we learned and just start unpacking it a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then just so everybody knows, our next episode we'll finish out.
We'll do a 2-parter.
Yeah, guys.
Y'all ever heard of a series?
This is kind of a mini series.
It's a part 1, part 2 situation. Okay, so we'll kind of go over what it was.
Yeah.
Couple highlights, and then we'll do another episode getting into it. Okay, so it's called My Freed Life with Jordan Freed, hence the Freed part. And
he really lucked out with that name, didn't he?
Gosh, right? So he has a background in real estate, which is why we got familiar with him. He has done a training in Joplin before, and that we went to, and he's spoken at like Mega Camp, like just he's been around the KW world, so that's why we know about him. And so he has done this thing called My Freed Life, and the tagline right here on the book says design your life, build your business, fuel your purpose. And that really is like,
so let's start with this. I'm gonna ask you, so what did, when you, because I think he asked this right, one of the first things was maybe why you're here, or what were you expecting coming into this, and can you share what, we'll just take turns, you share yours and I'll share what I said basically.
So I actually was like, I'm not totally sure what this is, but I've heard really good things about it. And essentially I was like, I feel like this is taking, and he kind of voiced this too and it put words to what was in my brain. This is, like, we all know what business planning is. It's just kind of the life planning part, or just like space away in time to think through, what do I want my life to look like? Am I actively taking steps in my life to make it look like I have it envisioned up here? Or am I just like waking up every day on autopilot, doing the same thing that I feel like it needs to be done? But I'm at a point, and we talked about this last time, of just like I'm kind of trying to simplify some things. And so I really wanted to go and get just time to have clarity and direction on like, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, and just kind of take time for myself. So, but I didn't totally understand what the format was walking into it.
I even posted this on Facebook. Like, there's sometimes in life where you're just like, sure, I'll do that thing.
Yes.
I don't know why. I just feels like I need to be there, or feels like this needs to be a yes for some reason. And so for me, I hadn't planned on going because he came to Joplin, did our day thing, and I loved it so much. Yeah. But whenever we found out that because he was coming back, and I was like, yes, I'm definitely going to do it. Well, I found out that it was going to be while I'm on vacation. That's right. And so I went to my team leader, and I said, hey, I went to Jonathan. I said, I really want to do this. You don't have anything going on that week because I want to go up to Kansas City. Yeah. And he's like, let's do it. Go. Yeah. And he's always about that kind of self, like growth and whatever else. So I went into it knowing what we knew from that first class, that first session, knowing it wasn't exactly the same. Yep. But it had a lot of the components. Yep. I went in because transitioning in life, and I feel like just my life's just been pivot, like randomly throughout. Like, anyway, and that's everybody's life. Just
life.
It's literally life. But it's so funny because when it happens, you're just like kind of okay,
yes,
and little whiplash, and let's go this other direction. And so for me, I went into it thinking, okay, I'm in a good place. I'm not stressed about this, that, and the other like I have been in the past. That's through no planning of my own. It's just how things have kind of fallen together. But I really want to think about my why. That's the big thing. Keller Williams, you do this. What's your big why? What's your big why? And I feel like I've always felt like I have a purpose. I know what that is. And I feel strongly about that. And it's connected to spirituality. But I was like, what's my big why? Like, why am I doing the things I'm doing? Where are we going here?
Yeah.
And so I sat and I'm like, I need to figure out my why. Yeah. And fast forward to the next day or a little bit later, when we were talking some more, and I figured out, which was nice. I knew what my big why was all along. I just needed to shine a light on it and get clear about how to take the steps to keep that where it needs to be.
Yes.
Because I just have a lot of distractions. Ones I've created for myself.
Sure.
And that life's created for me.
And not even bad.
No, not even bad necessarily. Just
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it can muddle like, wait, no, this is what's important to me. This is what I want to go. Yeah. So no, I think that's great. I'm glad you asked that. And even one of the things I was looking back over this, it says life always comes with pain, uncertainty, and the need for space to do the work of a human. So like what you just said, like it's going to be pivoting, like life is just going to pivot. And sometimes that's painful. Sometimes it's uncertain. Sometimes that's all those things. And what these 2 days felt like for me was the space to do like the work of a human. Like sometimes you just need space to like think or space to like process or be quiet or be still.
Yeah, for sure.
That's important.
So I think so too. And I think that giving us that, like it was permission to step out of life for 2 days and to step into really allowing other things to quiet down. Like you said, give space. And what I really loved about the whole thing too, and we can go through a few of these, is as we go along, but I like the tools. Okay. So I have a lot of convictions, I know you do too, a lot of belief systems. I know who I am in most ways, but sometimes it can get, again, muddled up. It can kind of get I don't know, dulled and lost in the shuffle of the daily and all those things that I think
dulled's a great word.
Yeah. And it's because you're not completely numb. We're not like over here like having mental health issues necessarily, which totally is its own special space of of what you need to get healthy. But this is more of just things are dull. It's not shiny. It's not focused. It's not clear. And I love the tools because you can talk all day long about making changes and pivoting with the situation and making new plans and changing your big why and all these things. But I like the tools because sometimes I just need some ABCs. I need a way to
and I think and we'll talk through the tools, but they center you as to why you're making whatever change you're about to make. You know what I mean? And to me, that's the why. You have to know why you're doing the thing before you just start doing something, or it's not going to stick. It's not going to last. It's not going to make an impact. So I think that's good. I just want to read through these really quick.
page 1.
Okay. So a lot of his exercises and tools, I feel like, had to do and focus around gratitude.
100%.
And he said gratitude is one of the highest forms of energy. So even thinking through, one of the things I really walked away with was I literally, my energy, my thought process around whatever a situation is can come, I am in complete control of that.
It was about choices and control.
Complete control.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I saw it play out over the next week. I was like, I can either choose to make this a blah moment, or I can just be like, that's not the story of this situation, and change it completely.
I was super thankful that we went through this because I'm going to be super vulnerable about something. I don't think I shared this with you. I haven't had a chance. But in real estate, sometimes you're not compatible with a client. And sometimes you might have to choose to let them go. Yeah. Sometimes they choose to let you go. And I always try, when I first get a new client, I want to make it very clear that I understand that could possibly happen. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to focus on that. It's not a huge part of the conversation. Sure. But sometimes it comes up like, hey, sometimes you please let me know. I can improve. And if it's not working, it's not working. Just let me know. Well, I did that. I do that a lot in my consultations. And this couple that I felt was going great. Yeah. They had at one point couple weeks ago were like, you know what, we're gonna go a different direction. Yeah. And I was like, okay, please let's talk about it. And we did. And then they were like, okay, fine. And we moved forward. Yeah. Showed them some more houses, kept up with them daily check-ins. Yeah. And then Friday, they went and talked to another agent who happens to be in our market center. He came in, he's like, hey, I got a call. We're doing a consultation. And hey, I don't know I just need to know what's going on. And I was like, we are under contract. Anyway, I had a conversation with them. And I had such a different feeling going into that second conversation than I did the first, just from that week of like work. That's amazing. It was my choice I went into it. I had chat help me with a response, first of all, because I wanted it to be very clear and very candid, but also kind and not put people in defense mode. Yeah. And we parted ways, which I was totally fine with. They didn't have a good reason to part ways with me. And I was like, but it felt good to stay in control of my thinking and in control of my words and in control of how I was feeling about the situation. That didn't make it about me or this negativity. It was just like, okay, let's have a conversation about it. And it went so good. I just want to really do that again and again and again.
That's amazing. Yeah. And what I love too is that it didn't work out. Yeah. But you had control of your mindset in the situation and it was good.
And it was totally great.
That's amazing.
And I didn't think a thing about it again. And didn't even cross my mind again. Like maybe once over the weekend I was like, I wonder how that went with their new agent. Yes. And that's it. And it was so good. Something that I really appreciated to go along with the gratitude. He talked about that a lot. And along with that energy, he talked about how important it is to have a system to regularly focus on your gratitude. Because if you're not careful, gratitude can eventually slip into taking something for granted. Yep. And I was like, that was right out the gate of this class, and it was like, that's me. Yes. That's me. Yes. Like, because things can go smoothly for a really long time and you just start taking things for granted.
And you almost like get into a slump. Yes. And and then you look around, and then if you truly can take a step back and look at your life, you're like, okay, I think we're okay here.
This is really actually great.
He had the visualization of like a garden, and he was like, sometimes the things we take for granted are like under. He was like, we just have to pull them back up on like out of the garden and like so we can see them. Like, I'm grateful for this plant that's already in the garden and it's here. We just need to pull it up.
Maybe get some weeds out from around it so that we can actually focus on the flower.
Yeah. Which is so good. All right, guys, we're going to stop it here and break this up into 2 episodes.